I like this. I ain't gonna be too long again. I'll make another short video. 'Cause like I said, I'm gonna let I get me some rest. I've been enjoying. Me and my son been enjoying the summer. Just trying to keep, you know, my stress levels down. I don't let nothing. People be talking about work, go, work. No, I don't put myself in a situation. I don't let nothing try to trigger my PTSD. Nah, brother. Nah, brother. I ain't going back there. I ain't taking no medication. They ain't got to worry about it no more. I don't care what they say. I don't let people mess with my peace or my mind no more. I keep that in check myself by staying away from haters. For real, yo. Staying away from toxic people. Protect your spirit, man. Your inner man. That's a job. Protecting your that is a job in itself, man. For real. Protect your energy. Some people get so busy and distracted. And sometimes, like you say in the word, man, if your people are rebellious against the word, what is it? If a person that is rebellious against God, they put themselves into what hard labor. Yeah. So sometimes when some of these people got to put themselves in position because they want a new car, a new house, all this new stuff. So they keep themselves in the hard labor. They do, man. You have to learn how to separate. Like I said, man, don't put yourself under too much bondage. Keep your stress level down. Learn how to break down word curses when people say things to you. Like I don't even like people. My sister, she's like a, I don't know. She do rent. I don't know what she be doing, man. Property maintenance, whatever, for the real estate company she be working with. Talking about some landlord. Nah, don't call me talking about no landlord issues because it's got the word Lord attached to it. I only know one Lord. I God, Savior Jesus Christ. Those sound like a word curse to me. Don't come around me. I try to break stuff like that, keep stuff like that away from me. I don't let it get in my. I don't like people coming around me saying the GD word. Don't be saying God's name in vain. I don't do none of that, yo. Them curses go back on y'all, yo. For real. I try to stay in my own lane, man. Try to stay in my own lane. I just like to be. I've been enjoying the alone time, the silence, the peace more now. Being more in tune with my faith and aligned with God's purpose for me, it seems like. And my mama always told me it, she was so busy and distracted. Like I say, she spent so much time working. And sometimes, like I say, I think she spent more time working and spent more time away from the house that she actually was paying for herself. Sometimes people go out and put themselves in position and they don't see what's going on. And even saying that, think about how people come here from other countries. You know, I support Michael Jordan, but when those people come over here from China or other countries, and they know that their family members, their mom and their grandma has worked in those sweatshops, making those shoes for $8, they probably only getting paid $2 off of that shoe or $2 an hour. And then when that same tennis shoe or clothing, any high price value clothing comes over here to the United States, the value of it, the price tag goes up through the roof. When those children that are over there come over to the United States and they see us paying all that money for high price value, name brand stuff, everything, I think to me, I know it has to bother them to know that their grandparents probably worked in a sweatshop and was only paid $2 for making that price of that clothing. Like I say, man, I'm the type like to get fresher for lesser, yo. Walmart, Target's like a Macy to me, which I don't go to too much no more. I can go to Tractor Supply, Rural Kings. Yeah, I put them on the map. They doing good, yo. Rural Kings, yeah, got some nice stuff in it. And Tractor Supply, basic man. Harbor Freight, Lowe's, Home Depot. Yeah, you can survive. You could everything right there. That's it. That's everything you need in life right there. All them stores right there. You got everything you need. Shoot, sometimes Walmart got everything. Dang, they even got polo clothes. What? Can you imagine? Back in the day, you couldn't. What was it? Ralph Lauren, polo clothes, whatever they got in it now. But yeah, man. enjoying the simple things in life, man, and put more value into our children's uh, upcoming, into their life, I feel like it's more important. Because I don't need to get children all dressed up and send them to school in expensive clothes if they ain't obtaining none of the knowledge in the classroom. And here's another thing I want people to know. When I was in, like I said, with having dyslexia, I had to go back and read some of the text slowly to make sure I'm not missing the words. But when I was in high school, like I said, I had all my credits to graduate high school my junior year. But I stayed my senior year to be a teacher assistant. And I wanted to work at T&K Automotive. I had everything I needed. I didn't take any of those scholarships running track and field because my dad told me sports was not important. So anyway, he said getting education was more important. So I made sure I focused on that. But I went home every night and I had the classroom syllabus. So I knew which chapter we were going through the next day. I read the chapter before each night. So when I got in the classroom, I knew how to comprehend and do my classwork. Even though I didn't do a whole lot of it, I always did my homework and I aced my test. But I made sure I read a chapter ahead each night. So when I got in the classroom, if I ever had to read something, I could read through it fast and I wouldn't sit back and I wasn't struggling or trying to embarrass myself in the classroom. But having dyslexia, I had to read things 2 or 3 times to make sure I wasn't missing any words. To physically be, to make sure I was actually understanding the text that I was reading. That's all. Just a little extra work. Anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all up too long on that, man. And I know this is gonna be the last one for the day. Y'all be blessed, be encouraged, get into your word, feed your spirit, man. Just so much feed your natural. Y'all be encouraged.